Hello guys, hello, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm saying hi to all the prince and the princess because we are here in the kingdom, and here we talk about the family, the church, and the society. Today I'm delighted to talk about the family. We want to talk about our youth, and our topic today is before I graduate. I know we are in the season of graduation, but before someone graduates, it's a whole lot of pressure. It's a whole lot of pressure. So we want to talk about this, talk to our parents, talk to our youth themselves, and see how we can better work with them so they have a better graduation. I hope you're on board. Sit tight because the person I have here today is a wonderful person. Her name is, you want to hear? Okay, let me tell you. She is Blessing Mrs. Future. I don't want to tell you the Mrs. Huh? You know her. She's my own sister. All in one package. Okay, enough of that. We'll come back to that. Hello, Blessing.
Hey, sister.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm good to have you here.
It is an honor.
Always ready. Are you single? We'll come back.
Yeah,
We'll come back. Don't be in a hurry, okay? So we want to talk about the youth. I know that you're a graduate yourself. So you've been there. You have a parent. You have a family. You've been in college from the house, and you've been on campus too. So that's the reason why you are the best person who can talk to us today. So I think I already introduced you, or you want to say more? You want to introduce yourself more?
Sure. My name is Blessing. I recently graduated from UNCG, and I've had experience living on campus, and I've came home. I've also have experience going to a community college before transferring to an actual 4-year university. So I've had experience in all campuses.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So my first question for you is, how do you prepare in your last year of high school? Like a youth that is high schooler, very last year, what are the preparatives? Like, you have to go on campus or you have to stay home. How do you
Okay, so I think that preparation should start before your last year in high school. So what I've noticed is that most people start preparing their kids as early as their first year in high school. I know a few people that in their second year of high school, they're already taking the SAT. That means that there have been an amount of preparation that has been done for that child to know from the beginning that, in 2 years I'm going to have to take a test. That is significant. That is important for me in order to get into the college that I want to go, or to pursue the degree that I want to pursue. So I think that preparation should start as early as possible, not wait until the end. So to give my personal example, I waited until my last year in high school before I took an SAT. I didn't know what an SAT was, honestly, because in my family I am a first generation graduate. I have other people around me that have graduated, but people don't always give you the detailed information. You hear the general information, but they don't give you the detail. And if you're not surrounded with people that are so close to you to give you those information, then you might be misinformed about other things. So yeah, preparation should start earlier than just your last year in high school. And also taking kids to like college fair and stuff like that as early as middle school will expose them to more information than what you have, right? For me, for example, I have a certain amount of experience, but for my kids it's going to be different. And that's one thing parents need to understand, that it might have been a smooth transition for you. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the same for your kids. So if you expose them to these things, like white people or Caucasians, if I should use the right term, Caucasians, they expose their kids as early as like young age. They'll have their a child in middle school, for example, go visit a friend that is a doctor for a day. Expose them to stuff like that so that they'll know what the requirement is for what they are interested in. It's not like, I want to be a doctor. but I don't know that I have to have a certain GPA
To be able
in high school
Yeah.
or to pass my SAT in order for me to be admitted into a medical school or even as a bachelor in biology.
So based on what you just said, the preparation doesn't concern just the child, because you're talking about parent too. So actually the parent has to be involved since the early age.
Yes. It's not just the child.
Okay.
There are some people that are privileged that in their family they have scholars in their family. So they are surrounded with people that know these things. And if you are those people, great for you. Kudos to you. But some of us, we don't.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of stuff that I've learned is based on me, myself, being cautious, I would say, or asking people questions. Oh, this is what I want to do. How do I achieve this? And up until today, I can't say that I have all the answers. I don't. Still learning, still, learning day by day. But it is, it's a community work, really. You know how they say that it takes a village to raise a child? It's the same thing. People at church, people in the community, friends and stuff like that, or people that have already crossed that level.
Yeah.
If I, for example, see a child at church right now that is in high school, I talk to some of the young adults too here. What are you doing now? What is your plan? Have you done this? Have you done that? The little that I know, I feel like it's also my job to help other people.
That's the right thing
to get the information.
So for the child to prepare for the SAT, is that the parent's responsibility to require that, or is the school who let you know about it, or is you who ask for it?
Okay, so the school I went to, they started telling us about SAT my junior year of high school.
Okay.
Mind you, that could be too late depending on what you want to
do.
And I can't say it's the parents' job because some parents don't know either.
Okay.
They've not went to college. They don't know what is out there. So I wouldn't say it's a parent's job. And the child, it depends. It depends on what school. If they're going to a college readiness school, like the school I taught at once, Gate City Charter Academy, they're preparing their middle school students for college. For college, not just high school. So these students are already prepared. They know that when I get to high school, it's not a fun thing. It's for me to work hard to prove myself in order for me to be able to get into the college that I want to get into. So I think it's a collective of students, teachers, and really
parents
people surrounding them. Yeah.
So knowing that you prepare yourself for your college. So it's either you live on campus or you live home. What can influence your choice of staying or leaving the house?
Okay. What can influence your choice of staying home or going off to college? So there's a lot of different reasons why people want to get away from the house.
Okay, we don't get to that.
Or to stay home. So I believe one of the major ones is funds and also the degree which you want to pursue. Okay. So I went to UNCG. Let's say, for example, that I wanted to do law. Well, UNCG doesn't have law school. Well, they have pre-law, but not law school. What does that mean? That requires me to leave. At least Greensboro, NCCU has a law program. But what if I don't want to go to NCC? I want to go to
the state
Chapel Hill, for example. And parents aren't always flexible with that. They feel like, oh, if my child goes away, she's only 18, and I don't think
so. Before you leave, it's actually based on the course that you are going to study on the campus.
Yeah, that's
and
one of the reasons.
If you want to stay,
that's one of the reasons. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Some other reasons are fundings. Let's say I want to go to whatever law school, for example. Right, my SAT is good. I got a great scholarship at a school in Texas. Now I live in North Carolina. My parents will not be comfortable with that.
You're living in Texas.
Me going to Texas at 18 years old is like,
yourself.
No, I don't think she's grown enough to take that. But let's say I have a full ride. Are you, and it also comes with parents. That's where I'm going with this one. Are you going to trust that whatever education you gave me, I'm going to take it and not be a fool out there?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And some parents are not comfortable. They're like, no, I want her to stay home. But if that's the opportunity that is in front of the child, don't you think that you're being a little selfish?
You're hindering his
then
future
actually,
like that.
yeah, you know, this is their future that we're talking about.
Yes.
And also there are some people that is like, oh my God, I can't stay home and go to college. I have a lot of siblings, and I'm not going to be able to focus to actually study and graduate in 4 years.
Okay.
You know your house, you know how your house is set up, you know how your parents are, you know you have siblings to take care of.
Especially when they are not school like we said earlier.
Exactly.
They don't understand.
They don't understand that. And it's 4 years we're talking about.
Yes.
Because what I've noticed is if you stay home, there's a great chance that you're not going to graduate in those 4 years. You will either get distracted, or there's, you know, a lot of different things that may happen, that may take place, that will cause you not to be able to graduate within that time frame. But if you go off to college, some people will say, oh, you'll be partying and stuff like that. That's not always the case.
Yes.
You know, and also come with education. You train your child, you only trust them to apply what you have taught them. You can't follow your kids around. Your child can stay home and go to college and disaster, you know, versus them going off to college and there's more opportunity. They get to have the experience of going to college.
So majority of people have that problem of, I can't let my child go to college. That number one, those who were didn't graduate here, because it's different when we are talking about our parents, like African parents. They don't have the same when we talk about education. So they don't. So what can we tell our parents who have their child in that situation? Because it's really how do you say, a condition that we are experiencing nowadays, and it's affecting the kids at college or either at home. First, you're probably not gonna go to college, and you end up not getting the degree that you want to,
or not finishing, because things will happen, things will come along the way.
This is just it pains me, because you see the child that is ready to achieve something, but because of the parents say, I don't think you are able to. Why won't you be able to? What can we just do, parents?
I just feel like
we have to create a platform to educate our parents.
I'm trying to put this in a positive way as I can. Because first of all, if you have fear that my 18-year-old daughter or son is going off to college, so they're not going to, she's going to go to college and just party all the time, that means that you yourself don't trust your own parenting.
That's number one.
Because if I trust my child that I've raised for 18 years, I know that they're not stupid.
Yeah.
I know that they know right from wrong and they know what to do. So I don't fear allowing them to go to school, because I know they'll go to school. Do you trust your child? If you don't trust your child, that's different. But also remember that you cannot follow your child all the days of their lives. Okay? And just because your child stays home with you, mama or daddy, it does not mean that whatever you are afraid that they will do in college is not happening in your house, in your own
while you are at work.
You know? So it's not about that. It's about the desire. What does the child want? I want to go to law school. Okay, there's no law school in Greensboro per se. I think Elon is somewhere down here. But then again, I could have a scholarship somewhere else, Texas, Virginia. I've actually had this conversation with a parent. Her daughter got scholarships to other schools, but she's like, I really want her to stay in Greensboro.
Why?
And I'm like,
why do you want her to stay in Greensboro?
What's your reason? What's the reason? And also, I know some people, right? They go to UNCG. Their parents have still allowed them to stay on campus.
But as long as you are in Greensboro, you are in the city, they are fine with that.
But I don't have a problem with that as long as the degree that they want to study is in that school. And there's benefits. Okay, like if I want to study information system or computer science, for example, it is available at UNCG, no problem. But A&T has like a wider variety,
opportunity also for
and different opportunities because it's a technical college or university. You know, so things like that. What if A&T wasn't in Greensboro? A&T is in South Carolina, for example. Would you allow your child to go? Because that is what they're pursuing. And it's more beneficial.
We're gonna have to bring our parents also here to give their version, because this is our perspective as young or as young youth. But the parents, I know in their mind they are seeking for our good. But sometimes it's the approach. Because back home, we don't have variety of college. That's number one.
Yeah.
So everybody is going to that
The
same one.
one.
You don't have a way to go
the
to,
one you go to.
and you just wake up in the morning,
And
you
just
take the
go and
cab,
come
you
back.
come
Mhm.
back.
Mhm.
So in their mind, why can't you do the same here? But it's different. Please, our parents, we are begging you to actually come to understand. You know, there are some parents who don't bother to know what's going on at school.
Oh yeah.
They don't know
what
at
degree
all
you're even
how
studying. Oh yeah.
you have to be involved. So once you know what's going on there, you'll be at ease to let your child out.
Mhm.
And please, also the children, you have to make it easy for your parents
Mhm.
to trust you.
Yeah, if you're already acting up at home at 16, you're already acting up.
Thinking that you are grown,
they're not
all
gonna
that.
trust
No,
you.
it doesn't
Mhm.
work like that.
Mhm.
You need experience. Sometimes I'm like, it's good to let the person have his own experience,
Mhm.
but not to the extent that you will lose your life
Not to
or
destroy
something.
their
But
lives.
there you go.
Yeah.
So give a little bit room, parents. Let them try it.
Mhm.
Be open. Let them know what it is. In this country, it is real.
Mhm.
Back home, the parents are not allowed to sit down and talk to you about certain things.
They tell
They
you
think
what
you
to
are
do
not-
and that's it.
But in middle school here, you're 5 years old, know how the baby comes. So we ought to be
Yeah,
transparent
there's really
as
nothing
parents.
heating anymore. It's better to sit down and
Open
talk
up.
about it.
If you don't
Yeah.
tell them, they're gonna find them out. No matter how you're thinking about the internet is there, their friends are there, they're gonna know about it. And if they know, they're not coming to tell you.
Mhm.
They're gonna know for themselves. It's like 16 years old were talking. The parents were there. It just happened a party. So that child was reason. We were talking about sex, and the child, the way he was talking, the parents were shocked.
As if, are you
Like-
experienced or
They'll be like, "I've never known that
that
you."
my child can talk about such a thing?
And thank God, what she was saying was positive though, like how it's supposed to be. So the parent, they felt bad, like, okay,
Like,
we
I
think
don't
we
know
should
my
be-
child.
You don't know your child for real, and majority of them don't know them. College is not a joke. 4 years study is not a joke. So you ought to help the child to be able, that decision of leaving the house or not. If you really have that conversation with your child,
Mm-hmm.
you will not wait till the last time
Yeah.
to just find out, oh, he wants to go there for fun. No, you're
Because I
seeking for
remember
good
when
future for
I
him.
wanted to go away for school,
Mhm.
my mom was like, "It's not that I don't trust you, but you know,
That is social
but
bad.
I want you to go to community college for 2 years in order to lower the student loans.
That
After
actually is
2
a
years,
good
you get
conversation.
your associate degree, and when you go away, it's just 2 years, and the funds are not as much as it would be." And that was a conversation we had. Was I happy about it at first? No, I wasn't happy because I wasn't It's not that I wasn't understanding where she was coming from, but I guess I wasn't mature enough to truly understand what debt was. You get what
yeah.
I'm saying? But my sister was there to also guide me along
Yeah.
the way, so I did that. I stayed for 2 years, got my associate degree, and then I went off to Campbell. What happened? I went to Campbell, I looked at the funds.
And you realize.
Because I've originally, also, this is also something I wanted to say. I originally wanted to go to Liberty University. I applied, got accepted, got scholarship and everything. And somebody told my mom that Campbell University is better compared to Liberty, because Liberty is a Christian school as well,
Mhm.
as well as Campbell. And
Yeah.
they were like, "No, I don't like Liberty's doctrine. That Campbell is better." So, you know our parents. She's like,
Yeah.
"No, this person
Trust
said
in that
this,
person, yeah.
so you need to apply."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I already got a scholarship. What more do I need?
It's
She's
really
like,
like
"No,
that.
go to Campbell." So I went to Campbell. I applied at Campbell, got accepted. They give you a little scholarship, but it is nothing compared to how much you're actually going to pay. You know, so that's also a FYI to our parents, that just because somebody gives their opinion about something, it doesn't mean that you have to force your child to do that.
Do a
Or try to
research. That's actually
This person
the thing.
said this, so they must be right. No.
And I heard that there are things that you can do while you in high school to win the
Scholarship and stuff.
scholarship.
Yes.
But majority of a parent don't give that room to the
To their
child.
kids. Yes.
After
That's
school program helps. It's for your own
Yes.
benefit.
Yes. There's
You
a
know?
lot of things for girls. They have soccer, they have cheerleading. Well, some parents don't. Well, some Christian, quote unquote, African parents.
Then don't do
allow
cheerleading. Do something else. Let her wear the legging.
Don't do
before that.
cheerleading, no. Don't say blessing. Tell you to do
Do
cheerleading.
cheerleading. Wear legging. You know, cover your stuff.
There's dance. There's dance class. There's clubs. There's different clubs that the school offers. Spanish club, French club, stuff like that. And also sports. If you can run, do track. There's tennis. There's volleyball. There's a lot of things
There
like
are
that.
things that will help you for that.
Yeah. And also grade is important. Your grade in high school
It will
also
help
important.
you.
SAT is also important, but it's not like you have to get the perfect score.
Briefly, my people, you just gotta know school is not easy. While you are going there, don't settle for less. Aim for the higher goal.
Yes.
This is how we work. That's for our students, our youth there. But our parents, it's for you to get involved. That's our number one concern. Get involved. For you to be at ease when your child is out there, you need to know what's going on there.
Check on them daily. College
Check
is
on
not a
them.
joke.
Go to
There's a
school.
lot of things.
Find
that
out
happen.
their
Transcript.
program, their transcript, what they are teaching, you know, you are the teacher of that student first. Little kids today, you tell them something, will say, my teacher say. So if you are not involved, your teacher, the teacher of your child will teach him everything, and you'll find yourself not teaching anything. Parents, get involved, please. We need you on board, because what? The youth are the future. If they are not set well, tomorrow we'll have a problem. We are concerned about society, so we are concerned about our family. Parents, next time we bring you parents for them to come and share their own view. Yeah, because we have two sides of it. So what else you want to tell, like, the students?
So I just want to say that if you are in high school, remember that whatever decision you make and every work that you're doing is going to count. It's going to count. Your transcript is going to is what your college is going to take. Is what your college is going to view before they accept you into their college. They want to see that you're not lazy. They want to see that you're not just going to school just to go to school.
Yeah.
Remember that your extracurriculum activities are important. Even if it's just track or something as simple as dance, something you like to do. Leadership positions at your school. Don't shy away from them. I did, because I don't like talking. I don't like talking in front of a whole bunch of people. I didn't do any leadership positions at my school. I would rather just, be behind somebody. But leadership positions are very important also. When the college see that, they see that this person is
You are the
actually a
leader
leader.
of the future.
Would you want just a follower? No,
Mhm.
you wouldn't want that person. So remember that when you're applying for college, they want the best. And make sure that you portray yourself as the best. And if you have questions, ask people. Don't say, oh, if I ask this person, they're going to know what I'm thinking. That don't matter. If you get into a good college with your scholarship, guess what? It's going to be in your name, not other people's name. So don't shy away from asking questions. And also don't settle for less. Don't let a person, not even your father or your mother, in this life or the afterlife, to tell you that, no, you can't do this or you can't do that because this and that. No. You can do whatever you put your mind into, and with the grace of God, you can do whatever you want to do.
One thing you gotta know, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy when it's out there. So you just gotta push through. Life itself is not easy.
Yeah.
Even to put this together, it wasn't easy. I have to lift this chair from somewhere to there.
No, seriously.
So
it's really not
it's
easy.
not easy.
People often think that college is just, it's a breeze. Like it's easy. No. There are times where you cry alone in your room. People don't see that, but the day of graduation, everybody's like, oh, my daughter graduated, she brought joy to me. She's a graduate. They'll be introducing you.
It's my daughter.
Oh, my best friend graduated, stuff like that. And it's always an honor after you've gone through the hard time, the nights that people don't see. It's always a joy to other people to actually see the final product, and you will be rewarded for it.
Yes.
So if you're thinking about going to college, maybe, and you're not sure about it, I want to encourage you that you should. You really should. And I also understand that college is not for everybody. It's not. Don't let anybody tell you that either. Like, let me be the first one to tell
That
you,
you have
college is
to
really
go
not.
with
No,
everybody.
you don't have to go to college, and you do not have to go to college for somebody. Because what happens if you go to college for somebody, then you end up pursuing a degree that you're not even interested in, right? I'm just doing it to please people. Don't do it, because guess what? The student loan is going to
It's
be
on
your
you.
name,
Yeah.
and you might not be
And
able
at
to
the
pay
end
for
too,
it.
you're not gonna be able to enjoy the job you
Right.
do with
You
the
hate
degree
your
because
job.
yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then you be an angry person, mad at everybody, you know. But the people that have influenced you to do it, they're not going to be there to pay your student
Yeah.
loan. So
So apart from our parents too, our friends, anybody out there, if you have somebody in college or in high school, you need to be supportive. You don't have to give the person money, but find your way to encourage that person
a simple
to
phone
go
call.
forward. A text message
Yeah.
will do.
Mhm.
If you can go out there and visit, text, check on them.
Please.
Like she's saying, there are tough days. You are there by yourself. Nobody else there understand what you are going through.
Especially if they go off to college. Don't think that, oh, they are alone, so they're fine. Trust me.
And if they don't go to college, they are home. Help them. They are staying home. The way college work here, staying home doesn't mean you're staying home. Some people, they have 3 days of school. It doesn't mean the other 2 days
For free.
are for free. No, what you're actually doing outside the classroom is tougher.
Mhm.
So please, go ask questions. Don't be shy about it. I didn't graduate. How do I know about it? You ask people. Get involved. Go to the
Financial aid and
internet.
stuff like
Find
that.
out everything that will help that child to have a successful college. So thank you so much for being here, blessing. You have been a blessing to us, like your name. You know. So I don't think today is gonna be your last time.
No, it's
We're
not.
gonna love to see
it
your
can't
face.
be. I like this. I like this. You see how I was doing this?
Yes.
You know, it matters to me, you know, because if I was in high school or earlier in my high school days and I've seen videos like this, and I'm sure there would be information that I would get from it. Yeah. There'll be
That's why
information.
I urge people that find a way to know what God gave you. Because you are not just for the reason to be here. You are in response to somebody's question.
And every knowledge is not just for you.
For
it's
you,
to share with other
God give you
people.
actually for somebody,
Right.
and it will help. This go in every area, in marriage, in if for you is to cooking. Talk to
Share
people
with other
about cooking. Some people are having problem in the house. That's one day when your husband eats something outside there, his mind don't change.
Hi!
God forbid. I will learn. Oh, I will continue
Learn.
learning.
Even if we have to go to YouTube.
Oh yes.
But our mothers,
Actually,
they will help us too.
YouTube is there forever. Our mothers they do, but it's not like back home. They sit you down every time they cook.
But they're working too.
And then you are asking questions. Why are you putting the ginger?
Right.
Why are you putting this? But here, nobody has time because
she's working.
she's even in a hurry to make that food, so she don't have time to go through to it. So it takes a lot. Let's make it easy for each other. Your only wisdom that you have, bring it into this building for us to have a beauty. We love you so much. It was Kingdom Mothers here. Our focus on the youth. We focus today on the youth. And the topic was before I graduate. So I hope you are blessed. You learned something. If you think there is something we missed out, put it in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know. Share your own experience with us because we just want to help. You know. God bless you all. We love you so much. You have something to say.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me here.
We thank blessing. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.